So we have a Halo CE anniversary flighting update to go over, including what kind of content you guys can expect in the upcoming flight, as well as when you guys can expect this upcoming flight if all goes to plan. And then I wanted to detail the new game mode that we have in MCC, which is called Freeze Tag, and there is a winter contingency event going on right now in MCC where you can earn 2 exclusive brand new nameplates, and I just wanted to go over that, give you guys my thoughts on that, and you guys will see gameplay of this mode throughout the entirety of this video. If you guys want to do something to help the channel, make sure you hit the like button. If you enjoy these kind of news videos, stick around till the end of the video if you guys want to get all the details, and then if you're new here, consider subscribing to stay up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo. Without further ado, let's get started. So let's start with the Winter Contingency event, which includes the brand new mode to Halo MCC, to Halo in general, called Freeze Tag. And this event is February 5th through the 18th, and you can earn 2 exclusive nameplates, one being this one of the focus rifle, which all you have to do is play 5 games of Freeze Tag, just complete them, don't have to win them. And the other one, which is much cooler looking in my opinion, with the skull and ice kind of look, you have to complete 15 games of Freeze Tag. So I'm going to start with my opinions on this mode, and I'll explain how the mode is as well. But overall, it's an okay mode. Honestly, I don't love it, I don't hate it. The one thing I do hate about it, and I don't know if they're going to fix it over time, is the XP gains. They're absolutely awful for this game mode, and they have made updates to the XP gains over the weekend, last weekend. As far as MCC, they increased the multiplayer performance cap and teamwork cap from 8,000 to 12,000, and then across the board just increased XP. I think they said by 150%. So you're getting a lot more XP in other modes, not so much in this one for whatever reason. And like I said, I'm not crazy about it, but I do appreciate getting new modes, and whoever thought of this mode, very creative. It is a very creative mode, one of the more creative ones in Halo, and it really opens the door for more stuff like this in the future, which is what I'm really excited about. So basically in Freeze Tag, it's 4-on-4. Everybody has focus rifles, unlimited ammo, unlimited, no cooldown or anything. It's bottomless clips basically, so you could just hold the focus rifle down and just spray away. You have 2 options, either decoy or jetpack. And basically, when you shoot somebody with the focus rifle, it's going to slow down their movement, and they go into a freeze state eventually. So if you hold it down long enough on somebody, they'll eventually absolutely freeze in place, and you can barely move at all. And there is a 20-second timer for you to basically thaw out. Now, if you stand near a teammate that is frozen, like this man is right here, you could actually accelerate that time, and that actually helps. So if you huddle near a teammate, the more people, I believe, the better. You could thaw your teammates out, and basically the way a round ends is if all 4 teammates are basically frozen. So if you could freeze all 4 teammates before one of them thaws out, then you win the round. First to 3 rounds wins the match, and about halfway through the round, I believe about a minute 30 seconds in, a flag will spawn in a neutral location. If one of the players can actually bring the flag to the enemy base, then you win the round, no matter how many people are thawed or frozen. Also, if you're the final man, last man standing, you will have a target above your head basically. The enemy team will get a marker that shows exactly where you are. So honestly, it takes a lot of teamwork, and it is pretty fun in that respect. And another thing to note is that when you are thawing out and the timer expires and you can move again freely, then you actually have a few seconds of invincibility, so that you can't just be camped on by a bunch of the enemy team and then just frozen again immediately. So you can't shoot at that point, but you can for the first few seconds you will not get frozen again, so you could try to use that time to kind of get away. As far as I could tell, melee doesn't do anything, doesn't have any kind of effect, and I did have a friend die from a plasma grenade. He got stuck by a plasma grenade and he died, and that's one of the few ways you could die in this mode. Also, I was in a battle with somebody and I was shooting my focus rifle at them, and they accidentally jumped off the map, and of course that would count as a kill if I was the last person to basically damage them, as it always is in Halo. So you won't get many kills or anything like that, but still nonetheless very creative game mode, and those are my opinions and the breakdown of the mode for you guys. onto the Halo CE anniversary flighting that's going to be taking place on PC, of course. So we have the content that is actually going to be included in the flight. As far as the campaign, we're going to have the missions, the Truth and Reconciliation, the Silent Cartographer, Assault on the Control Room, and 343 Guilty Spark. Mostly fan favorite levels, so 343 is trying to do that, and they wanted it to be in successive order so they can test out how progression would work. For multiplayer, for Halo CE, we're going to have Blood Gulch 8-on-8, Chill Out 2-on-2 and 4v4, Damnation 2-on-2 and 4v4, Hang 'em High 2-on-2, 4-on-4, and 8-on-8, Prisoner for 2-on-2 and 4-on-4, and Sidewinder for 8-on-8. So those would be the multiplayer maps. As far as modes or anything, they haven't really said any kind of modes, so I will keep you guys updated if I do hear anything. And of course, if I get into the flight, you guys can expect gameplay on the channel detailing any news as well as far as Halo CE is concerned. So very exciting stuff. And we also have basically a time frame. So just last week they were down to about 10 blocking bugs for rings 1 and 2, and as of today when I made this video, they are at 0. So ring 1 and 2 blockers are basically done. They're testing it out, and as long as nobody finds some new blocking bugs in ring 1 and 2, then we could see it get extended out to ring 3, which is of course the Halo Insider program, which is public if you are signed up for the program. If you need help signing up for the program, I will leave a link in the description for the Halo Insider program signups. Make sure all check marks are green if you want to receive the email for the Insider program. So if all goes well and nobody finds any new bugs, ring 3 will begin as early as next week. Early next week, they said. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we might be getting some CEA flighting, and I'm really excited for that. If there is a pushback, I will let you guys know. And that's basically it. So we are basically on the cusp of Halo CE anniversary getting flighted on PC. And if all goes well with this flight, we'll be starting to count down the days until it's actually fully released. Now for Halo Reach fans, keep in mind there will be some new features coming with this flight for Halo Reach that they want to test out before releasing to the general public, and I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. For any kind of small news updates, just keep it locked to the channel, because I may not make a video on stuff that's really quick, like last week when they increased XP across the board. I didn't feel the need to make a video on that, but I try to make a post on that just to let you guys know so you guys are aware. But anything that I see personally from 343, I always retweet on Twitter. So if you guys are on Twitter, go ahead and shoot me a follow. And I try to do a good job of keeping up to date with anything that's factual that comes right from 343. Keep it locked to the channel, keep it locked to social media. You can find all that stuff in the description down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your busy days to watch one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. Hit the like button if you did enjoy it. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, like I said, to stay up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo. Hope to catch you guys on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine. And until that time, I'm your boy Patman, and I'm out.